In today's video, I wanted to discuss about best businesses that you can start by yourself with passive income potential. So what I have here is actually some sort like a map. Alright, in this map I actually segregated to things which is business that is hard to do and business which is easy to do. At the same time, the level of potential, low income potential and high income potential. So the first of all is being an artist or a designer. Okay, why did I say artist and designer here? Why is it hard and why is it low passive income potential? Now when I focus on this artist or designer, right, I actually am focusing on artists and designer who actually list their photos into, say, stock photograph website, right? So there are a lot of famous one out there like iStock and website like that who allow artists to sell their photos or design up there as well. Why is it hard per se? Well, the reason why I say it's hard is because of the competition. You will be facing with a lot of competition. And notice that this video, what I'm talking about is that when businesses that you can start, which means in the beginning, all right? So it's hard because of the competition, all right? But because of NFT, this actually has the potential for you to go into high income potential eventually. Slowly, I'm seeing the trends that it can be much better over time. Now, moving on to the next, we have a writer or blogger as well. So, writer and blogger, unfortunately, they are not really as interactive as video like what I'm doing right now. So, yes, it might be a little bit hard to break through the crowd because you are having a lot of competition. There are a lot of people out there who can write really well, and there's a lot of people out there who's doing blogging work as well. So you have to question yourself, why you? But yes, this has a potential to generate you low passive income as well, because you can do affiliate marketing and stuff like that, which I will get onto it later. Moving on, is very similar to the artist and designer type. It's actually photographer. Now, photographer, apparently it is more or less in the same level. At the same time, it is not, because why? Photographers, even writers and artists in this case, they are actually primarily guys out there who have these skills, normally work for a client or an agency per se. But in this case, I'm putting it as the potential for it to generate passive income. Therefore, it is considered a low passive income potential, because I don't see, or I've heard anybody or even my own personal friends actually can retire being an artist or designer or writer or blogger or photographer, currently doing it by listing it like stock websites to sell their designs out there. All right, so it is at the lower side. However, things may change because, as I mentioned, NFT is coming up and coming. You can actually look into that. Maybe that's another way that you can generate more passive income eventually. Now, next I wanted to talk about is an easier way to generate revenue, but at the same time it is low passive income potential. Now I remind you, this is for when you start as a coach and consultant and personal trainers. I know people out there are earning millions and millions a year just by being a coach or consultant, but I'm talking about this when you first start. Imagine you are a new coach and a new consultant or a new personal trainer. It's hard for you to generate high passive income potential. As I mentioned, this is a dynamic graph. Eventually you can move this up, but for starters, I'm just gonna stick it into low passive income potential because I've seen the business model, and I personally am someone who done this before. And I know the potential of it and how hard it is when you first start. All right. Moving on is business developing or business developer. So in this case, you are outsourced, non-attached personnel who works for the company to develop their businesses. Maybe is it that you are helping them sell part-time for a media space per se, a billboard for example, or car wrappers, all right? So you get paid a certain commission for a sale made, all right? So this itself can be very lucrative if you're working on a very big B2B businesses. But most of the products that normally have, they prefer one-off fees. So yes, it can be very lucrative, but it normally doesn't come with a contract that says that you will eventually generate revenue over time with this kind of arrangement, unless you make a arrangement with that company. But when you start as well a business developer, you need to build the relationships, you need to build have meetings with corporate clients, meetings with the right people, so it's not so high potential to generate income in the beginning, right? But it is easy, especially when I mention easy is because if the product is good and you have a wide network of people that you have gained throughout the years, it can be easy. But if not, it can be really hard. I mean, just ask anybody who's in sales. They can tell you when you're first starting out, it's not so easy. Now, moving on to high potential with high passive, high passive income potential, but at the same time hard. Now, this comes into web development and app developers. Now, remember I said that this video is talking about passive income. At the same time, you can start this on your own, right? So web and app developer, apparently, as you can see up on the app market, it is a lot of people can make money out from there. However, they don't do it alone. They do it with a team. And if you're gonna go hard on into this particular say business model, know that it's going to be hard if you're doing it alone. But yes, it has high passive income potential, because if you're building some sort of an app that is universal, that anybody in the entire world can use, your market is basically the whole world, you see. But notice that you may also face competition, because as what they have said, whatever idea you may have thought of, there's already an app for it. So you may have to go and research and see whether this is something that you want to build for your business itself. I would suggest that actually you find a team to build this up and share the profits together, because as a solo guy doing this, I can tell you it's hard. Solopreneurs, when I mean by that, it might be very difficult to do that. Following on, which is hard but have high passive income potential, you may actually heard of it before. It is Amazon FBA, or having a mini e-commerce, or being a dropshipper. Notice when I mention about mini e-commerce being something that you can do by yourself, because if it's small, you can definitely handle it by yourself. But if you are doing e-commerce, which means, what I mean by e-commerce means you buy products from China, you actually package it and then you deliver it, or you do Amazon FBA, you purchase the products from China, you bring it over here, you ensure that the package looks nice with your branding and all, and then you ship it into Amazon warehouse and they'll deliver it to the customers who buy it. Now, this is actually a very big process, including doing drop shipping as well. Yes, you may actually be happy saying that you are having 4 to 5 orders a day, but that's not really scalable. But say you have 50 orders a day now, that sounds like a very good thing for anybody who's doing business out there, right? However, it may be hard doing it alone, so even drop shipping is good if you have partners out there as well. Now, moving on, we have an easy and at the same time high income potential in this case, I would have to go so far to say affiliate marketing. The reason why affiliate marketing in this is easy, but why it is high income potential, because and is even higher than a writer or a blogger, is because that yes, as a writer or blogger you also can do affiliate marketing, but I put affiliate marketing here is because you can also do it on videos format, you can do it on podcastings out there as well, you can do it in a lot of ways out there. Being a social media influencer is also being a affiliate marketer, so the flexibility is a lot, so you're not actually based on only writing itself. All right, so why is it easy? That is because if you actually know how to do proper reviews, and if you know how to teach people and influence people on how to use a particular product, and if it's a very very good product, you will definitely make it. Okay, affiliate marketer, now it goes down to being a podcaster. It's very similar, but normally podcasters can be also an affiliate marketer, but they are also talking about their own businesses, they are talking about other businesses, they're talking about a particular lifestyle they are catered in as well. That's why they are actually in this category where the affiliate marketer, which is also in another case, I should actually add YouTube inside there as well, together with podcaster as well, because both of them are very interrelated. One is YouTube video format, one is podcast, which is audio, but you get the gist itself, right? You can generate revenue from ads as well, being a podcaster as well as a YouTuber, like what I'm trying to do right now as well. So next is to become a course creator. Now course creator is very flexible. It can be a podcaster, it can be in a form of video as well, whether you're uploading it on Udemy and stuff like that. It is actually fairly easy to start with high income potential, because once you created a course, it's there already, and your market, if it's in a particular language, for example like English language, you can practically target to the whole world out there itself. So this is something that you can start as well. All right, become a course creator, but as always, become a course creator requires you to do a lot of research. You also, it helps if you are actually an expert in that, and also you can teach them something new that people may not realize in as well, so that actually helps. So in my suggestion is that if you are someone who are thinking of a business to start, my suggestion is to start with something that you actually have an experience on. If you actually have an e-commerce experience because you've been working with an e-commerce brand, and or maybe studied about it before, maybe you can start with that first. But eventually these are actually business models, a dynamic business model, business graph that I mentioned. You can actually get better over time. Even a famous photographer can have a very very easy job with high passive income potential, because everybody knows him already. But like I said, this is just for guys who are just starting up there itself and thinking what sort of business you can do. And the good thing about all these businesses is that they are mainly online. All right, and you can actually do 2 or 3 of these businesses to grow your potential itself. But as what I truly believe is that you should start with one first, and then see maybe there are some other verticals that you can actually join. Like as an affiliate marketer, you can be a podcaster, you can become a course creator, you can become a coach, consultant as well. You also can become a business developer in a way, because you are selling other people's product. At the same time, you can become a writer as well. Or at the same time, if you are good in designing and photography, you also can become a designer or photographer talking about a particular product which you are an affiliate marketer of. Or even being an affiliate marketer, technically you are also like a dropshipper in a way as well. So you can see that it's all interrelated and linked itself. It's just a matter of how you put it and how you string it together itself. But as what I've said before, you should always focus on something and start with one first. I hope this video has helped you, and if it does, please do give me a like and subscribe to the channel, so that it will help the YouTube algorithm, and this video will be promoted to more people who I can particularly help as well, such as I help you as well. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas or business ideas that you wanted to discuss, you can drop it down on the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.